This level's not hard. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Wow, this is garbage.
You know, can we get Hog Dead in the chat? Because that's the vibe tonight. Hog Dead. It's an emote like that. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Tat. Not cranking out hogs no more. No more cranking your hog. Why the fuck? Why is that an emote? I don't play Crash Bandicoot. When have I ever been known to play Crash Bandicoot? I wish it looped correctly. That's the only thing that bothers me about it. Famous for playing Jet Moto. Oh yes, most prestigious of every game I've ever speedran. I will say I'd rather be known for speedrunning Jet Moto than I would be for speedrunning Harry Potter. It's been 0 days since Kylie brought this up. We don't have to keep talking about it. All I'm saying, life would have been a lot easier if I got into Lord of the Rings instead. I probably should have not have started with reading the book, though. I did not get far. That's a big fucking book. That's so fucked up, Sally. I'm so sorry. Like, that broke my heart to read. That's what I'm saying, Nick. That's what I need. I need good luck. And by good luck, I mean kissing a girl all the time. Passionately. What? No, you're okay, Sally. I'm just... That makes me so sad. See, Elfie knows what's up. Oh, I hate it. Yeah, Yellow, thanks for the good luck. Apparently, I'm trapped in Island 1 Hell. Apparently, the hardest level in this game is Hog Wild. Yeah, that's completely fair, Sally. Who let the who out letting their who up letting their hog out? Wait a minute. That's good at least, Sally. I think it's like important and also a very good sign of maturity to show to like acknowledge that there are things that traumatized you even if you weren't necessarily blameless. Like, you can acknowledge that there were things that you were at fault for, but also acknowledge that you were still traumatized by those things. Perfecto. My chat is perfecto. Like, I've been in a lot of situations where, like, there are things about it that I handled wrong. Very wrong. But I can also acknowledge that I was put into situations that were genuinely traumatic, and I had to process that trauma for a long time afterwards. Same. Symphony. Like, more than a few occasions, I've burned a bridge that was, like, combination of bad intention on the opposite part, bad reaction on my part, and then, yeah, that's just how it goes. There was a phrase I heard recently, though, where it's like, don't take advice from somebody who you wouldn't take criticism from. Or I think it was the other way around. Don't take criticism from somebody who you wouldn't take advice from. And I think that's, like, good words to live by. It is hard, Sally, but I do think it's also therapeutic to, like, be vulnerable like that. It is very hard to be vulnerable, though. Arnold Palmer's when Gerald Footers walk into the door. Yeah, I mean, I'm not proud about a lot of things about my past. I'm not proud of a lot of the aspects of the person I used to be back then, especially like pre-transition. Pre-transition, pre-living on my own, pre-a million things, different eras of my life where I look back and I'm just like, I'm glad I'm not that person anymore. People should be allowed the opportunity to grow. I'm gonna like not look at chat because clearly I suck at this level, so let me get through this and then I'll keep reading. I almost fucked up again. Yeah, that's a rough one, Symphony. I'm getting better, but in at least the past 10 years, there's been multiple instances where people I had like full trust in just completely destroyed that trust. And it made me hard to like it made it hard for me to like let people in again. Like I just always assumed that somebody had ill intention, even if there was no signs of that, or every sign that they were being genuine. And it's taken me a lot of time to get through that. Because it's just like, not only do you get betrayed by that person, but like, if you're in a shared like space or community, like, you don't know who they've spoken to. You don't know what they've said to other people about you. So you don't know who has the wrong idea about you. Like, that was always the big scare for me. It's just like, oh, they're going to say these things about me, and everybody's going to assume I'm this terrible person and never even hear my side. Thankfully, most people aren't like that. On the few occasions where I have had somebody where that happened, they've told me, like, yeah, no, I heard this from this person. But, like, after talking to you more, I just realized how bullshit that was. Kind of thing. And it's also gone in reverse where I've, like, heard things about somebody, gotten to know that person, realized that everything I heard about them was utter horse shit, and then now they've become, like, one of my best friends, kind of thing. Finally embracing your true self. Big same. Come on, I need that. Yeah, I've had that problem also. And I've tried to be better about it in recent times, not like trying to not let too many bad things slide kind of thing. I think it's important to be understanding and reasonable with people when they make mistakes. I don't think people should make an excuse for every bad thing somebody does. Sometimes you just fuck up. And sometimes you just fuck up a lot. Whether you meant to or not. I hope nobody ever excuses any shitty thing I do. I'm not saying if I ever do something bad that people should immediately cut me off, depending on the severity. If I do something really bad, like, yeah, please never talk to me again. I probably deserve it. But, like, I don't want anybody to be like, oh, well, like, she didn't mean it like that, so it's, like, fine. It's like, no, if I fucked up, I fucked up. Like, let's be real. ML Orang. Like, I don't want people to be, like, canceled all the time. I want people to be held accountable for the things they do. That's all I want. Now, if you fucked up so bad... Okay. If you fucked up so bad that that leads to you being canceled, like, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't have fucked up that bad. But I'm not trying to, like, eviscerate everybody's public image just for, like, doing something I didn't like or something I thought wasn't cool. Like, I just want you to, like... have to own up for the things you do that are bad, kind of thing. No, I was in a situation recently in a community that, like, I used to lead and, like, somebody else now leads that I don't see eye to eye with at all. And they said something along the lines of, here's the difference between you and me. I won't ban you just because I don't like you. And I was like, dude, if I banned people just because I didn't like them, you would have never been allowed back in here. I ban people when they do shitty things that I think should disbar them from a public space, but go off, queen, I guess. Yeah, I had a situation like that, Sally. Like, I heard things about somebody who was like, I heard like all these awful, nasty things about how terrible this person was. And then I talked to this person. I'm just like, this is like one of the sweetest, kindest people I've ever met. And now they're just like a very good friend of mine. One of my closest friends, genuinely. No shot, dude. Dude, fuck off. Game sucks ass. I'm about to crack my neck and the entire, like, right side of my chest popped instead. It didn't even hurt, it just felt weird. Oh, fuck, I needed that. Did I actually need that? I did, yeah, no, the ton of bonus tokens on top of that. Yeah, I need that. Fuck. Alright, that cycle just doesn't work. Alright, maybe I should go for the triple here then. No, not the censored W word. Having a night, Symphony. Hope you have a good day at. Gotta do a capitalism tomorrow. Man, I hate capitalism. I think we should abolish the status quo, introduce socialism, and give every trans woman free boneless wings for life. I'm actually fucking upset. Are you serious? This game is being ass. Gotta work tomorrow? No. I also gotta work tomorrow. I have a light day tomorrow. I'm not doing any lobby, like, daycare shifts. I just have my walks and then face zappy appointment. Gotta wake up at 5 a.m. No. That's awful, Azrael. Yeah, he added them earlier today. If trans women get free boneless wings, you might consider transitioning. Well, we're gonna lace all the boneless wings with estrogen. To be fair, Ted, sometimes I just compare it to nothing. Yeah, I think the only thing he hasn't changed is the size of the platforms in Upstream and Up the Creek. Estrogen wings. Yo, free boneless wings with Estradiol Valorant as a dipping sauce. Progesterone fries, that's what I'm saying. Testoblerone. Forgot to take your prog last night? No. I've forgotten a few times. I'm so good at this game. Hey, Powerhouse. Estrobot? Yo, I'd play that game. Yeah, I'm glad you're still here, Sally. Need waters? Hell yeah. Chat, be sure to hydrate. Gonna harass me with the Crash Bandicoot theme. Where would we be without far right Goofy? Does Pepsi Black hydrate? I don't even know what Pepsi Black is. All of the hugs for everyone in chat. Dr. Perky, true. Fucked up in the club drinking Dr. Perky. Isn't all Pepsi black? That's fair. Feel that for sure, Sally. Sweetened drinks do taste so much better. This is very true. Root beer. Oh, love root beer. If I had to pick a second favorite soda after Dr. Pepper, it's probably root beer. Or at the very least, it's like top 3 behind root beer and like Mountain Dew Voltage. All right, take 2. Sadness. Mug on the menu. IBC root beer. Oh. Hey, what about root beer? Root beer? Alright. Thanks for hanging out, Zombie. Thank you again for the resub. I'm gonna be 100%. Spite is a hell of a drug. Spite and Schadenfreude. Making me glad I'm not you. This is a weird ass fucking bonus. What the fuck? I mean, one of the things that keeps me motivated is a desire to do better than everybody who's ever wronged me. So, I feel you on the spite thing. My strongest weapon is the ability to thrive in spite of everybody who's tried to put me down. I don't... The moment I said put me down, I just started thinking about the fucking Ripped Pants song from SpongeBob. When Big Larry came around to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown. Despite your parents probably enjoying your transition. Hell yeah, big W's. Sprite is a hell of a drug. Yeah. Improper looping. Your life feels like an IRL soap opera. I've definitely felt that sometimes. Despite pissing off streamers too. In the speedrun, it's just annoying because if you don't do the skip and the skip is fucking obnoxious, there's RNG to it. But also the way they changed it in the Insane Trilogy is very annoying. In the original, you could hit the last rock he throws at you, back at him, like before it's like finished moving. Whereas it's completely invulnerable until it's like stationary, which is just so obnoxious. That's a checkpoint. I need that. Excuse me. I do enjoy DPCs. Sometimes it's therapeutic, just like get stuff off your chest. You're like not looking for advice. You're not looking for like sympathy. You just want to get things out there. Like that alone is just so healing. You just like want people to listen. Yeah. This is why it like annoys me when like I'm just trying to vent a frustration and somebody's like, oh, well, have you considered? I'm like, no, I haven't considered. Shut the fuck up. I'm just trying to get shit off my chest. Hell yeah, Panda.
Hey, look.
This is the worst bonus in the game, so I can't look at chat right now, but thank you for the raid. I'll check that in a second. Hey, VA, thank you for the raid. Yeah, this bonus run's ass. Hope you're streaming well, dude. But, you know, I will say, like, one of my favorite things about transitioning is that it has resulted in me having a lot more girlfriends. Not girlfriends, although girlfriends are cool too, but like friends that are girls. And I feel like when I have more girlfriends to vent to, I get mansplained to a lot less, which is very, very therapeutic. 1 second PBs are still PBs. That's what we're all saying. This is so true. So true, bestie. Congrats on your 1 second PB. Yay for girlfriends. I do love girlfriends. I also love girlfriends. Shoutouts to girlfriends and girlfriends. Big fan of girlfriends. Shoutouts to girls. That's what I'm saying. I was mostly talking about girls. Hot. Should do a Hornet cosplay at some point. Hell yeah, do it. I should play Hollow Knight and Silksong at some point. The triple. Well, that sucked. The hell is this bonus? This is so fucking goofy. What the hell? The J bonuses are so silly. That was hard. I've never tried wearing like heels. The sandals that I bought recently are like elevated, like they have elevated like platforms. Those have been fun. It's magically becoming an inch or two taller. Hey, oh, this cycle's ass. Oh yeah, anything that has like a thin heel, I'm not about it. Make you taller? Hell yeah. You wear them on dates? Hell yeah. I haven't gone through that Azrael. That's pretty interesting and cool. You feel more girly in the summer and less girly in the winter. I feel girly all the time because being a girl is so cool and based, and I love it. You are always girly. Same. It's like that one thing I said in I think Marathon Man's chat once. By age 30, I thought I would become him. Instead, I became her. 2 Culver dresses in the winter. That's fair. I just wear leggings. I have fleece leggings because I was like, I don't want my pants. I like my denim shorts. Have I shrunk with HRT? I'm assuming you meant shrunk with height, but my mind went somewhere else. Every day you get more girly than life. That's what I'm saying. Like, the first thing I was like, should I answer this? I was like, no. Spider meant height. You did mean height, right? You did mean height, right? I haven't measured how tall I am since I've, like... Have you shrunk on extra? You meant height, right? You meant height, right? Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about Sora Fluoride Stare. No, I haven't measured how tall I am since getting on HRT. I think my feet might have shrunk, which I've heard is a thing that can happen. Like, I used to wear size, like, men's 12 shoes. And granted, I've also always kind of gotten shoes that are too big for me. But the sandals I bought were, like, size, like, women's 11, I think, which is men's 9. So... Fucking goofy-ass music right here. Yeah, no, it's a thing that can happen, Spider. It's not, like, guaranteed. But, like, it might... I haven't checked. I'm about to enter the high road with a triple, and if Crody put the mask at the start of here, that means I'm going to have a triple, or with a double. And if he put the mask here, that means I'm going to get a triple right here, and I don't know what to do with this information. Oh, he did. Oh, no, he did. Oh, shit. He's about to go crazy. I didn't know I needed triple mask in the high road until this exact moment, but I'm so glad this is a thing. I remember the last time I like measured myself, which was like several years ago, like before transitioning, honestly, before like adulthood. I was like 5'7". So I've always kind of said I'm anywhere between 5'7" and 5'8". So I might be anywhere between like 5'6" and 5'8" now. I genuinely just like don't know. We have a tape measure in the house. I should check this. 5'9". All right, I'll stand next to Elfie, and then that's how we'll figure out how tall I am. I didn't know I needed triple mask in Sunset Vista either, but I'm glad this is here. Unless you shrank. The science is inconclusive. 5'4". My college ex, who is the last ex that I actually met in person, was 5'2", I think. I think I should have just gone. Yeah, I don't think double mask here is gonna help. Yeah, this is like a useless mask. I should not have got. I should have just taken that hit when I could have. Oh, that would have been so fucking sick though if that worked. I'm glad that I have boobs. I'm glad I don't have like huge boobs. I like the size that I got. They're noticeable, but not like backbreaking. You're an F. Is this a bad time to say F in the chat? DD, yo, dream drop distance? I don't know actually how to measure my cup size. I can just kind of guess. I think I'm somewhere in like B or C range. Should have taken a hit there also. Okay. There's a lot of damage abuses I could be doing. Because like the extra masks in Sunset are just not useful with like the change level order. Anyone know a trustworthy source for HRT? Not off the top of my head, and even if I did, it's generally one of those things where you just don't talk about it in the open kind of thing, because that's how it gets cracked down on by people who hate us. Yeah, people in quotation marks. That's fair, Panda. Wait, have a good night, Azrael. Thanks for hanging out. How easy it is to start HRT. Yeah, having both Planned Parenthood and Plume available is very nice. Hopefully it stays that way. I will say yesterday, because yesterday in the US, like all across the country, there were a bunch of No King protests. When I was driving to my friend's place for the get-together, like there was like a group of No Kings protesters that stretched out for like, I want to say 2 miles, and like genuinely it was trying so hard not to cry just seeing that, like just out of like happiness. I do truly believe things will get better. I think people are starting to get fed up with this, so. Said it, I've quoted it many times, and I will continue to quote it. Things were always going to get worse before they got better. I really need to watch The Dark Knight again. Right, hold on. Dark Knight trilogy movie date. A lot of great questions. Another one that I really liked that stuck with me recently. Indoor, Master Wayne. They'll hate you for it, but that's the point of Batman. He can make, he can be the outcast. He can make the choice that nobody else can make, the right choice. I'm not wearing off. I actually haven't seen The Batman. I have heard it's very good, though. I should see it. I know. There are many, many, many films that I know I should have seen that I have put off because I have wanted to watch them as movie dates, and I haven't been on a date in a while. I will watch them when I'm able to. So many movie dates. Hell yeah. At least 10 movie dates. There's some movie that my friends are really excited. I think it's Project Hail Mary. I've heard that one's apparently supposed to be very good, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it with them. I have not seen it, Ted, but I've heard that it's good. Yeah, who up shanking their Shaw? She shank on my Shaw till I redemption. I think this first triple is going to be useless. She slide on my Cooper till I Thievius Raccoonist. Now this triple's lit. A blast from the past. So what you're saying is that I should see this movie. Damn, this last token's deep. Holy. You know, doing that fast seems kind of scary. Not gonna lie. I did 1575. You mean the 1545? Yeah, that's like the Splash Fecta, Rareware, and like Super Mario Relay, right? Yeah, I've done it several times in the past. Very scary. I wish I could just steal all of the Vulpes emotes and use them as my own, but that would be very ethically incorrect. Different music throws you off a lot. I'm so used to it just because I've run OG Hundo, which is optimal on J. So, but yeah, no, it's very different if you're not used to it. Again, on the list of things I didn't know until this exact moment. That's so fucking good. Oh my god. Hate the relic from this level. I think this is the hardest plat in, like, if not the whole trilogy, then definitely just Crash 1. That's such a good triple. Like, holy. Stormy Ascent's plat is fine. You can play Stormy Ascent very safe and still get the plat. This one is really tight. Like, you cannot slow down at all for this one. You prefer playing Bash? Oh yeah, let's not go too far. That's some fucking bunk, dude. That's so horseshit. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like the hard part of that platinum isn't the time, it's the fact that it's Stormy Ascent. Am I saying something else after this? If I do anything, I might do any percent of this, but probably not another game just because it is getting a little late and I do have stuff to do tomorrow. Like, beyond just work, I also have, like... If I have time between my last walk and my laser hair removal appointment, I really need to take my form to get my birth certificate, like, name and gender changed. I need to get that in the mail because that should have been in there months ago. And the post office being the post office is like, yeah. I might actually just... I might save that for Tuesday, because Tuesday I'm not doing anything because I don't have a daycare shift that day either, although I might get called in, so we'll see. Adulting is hard. Get it done? Hell yeah. That's the level I need. All of your emotes are so cute, Alfie. I know that last one isn't like your emote, but it's like an emote you use a lot, and I think it's cute. But yours are also all cute. You're welcome. I guess I don't really have to be like at work till like 11:30, but I have to look at my schedule. Nailed it. Very useful triple. Meow. When did I start taking progesterone? I don't remember. It was like, I can't remember if it was 6 or 9 months in. It was one of those two. I think 6 sounds more correct. Yeah, because I think I added prog 6 months in, and I switched from tablets to injections a year in. Do not... So when I started, I took like estrogen tablets, and then spironolactone to block testosterone. And then 6 months in, I added progesterone to that, and then a year in, I dropped the spiro because my T levels were just being suppressed anyway, and then switched from tablets to injections. Yeah, I upped to 200 milligrams of progesterone at my last meeting with my care provider. Yeah, I like doing injections also. I like that, like, because aside from the fact you get better E levels through injections because it goes into your bloodstream, as opposed to like having to go through your like throat and shit. It's just so much easier to just set a reminder for once a week to just take an injection on Thursday. Damn it. Whereas, like, when I had to take tablets, like, twice a day, I would oftentimes, like, forget. It's easier like this. Yours is on Saturday. Mine's on Thursday just because that's, like, when that's just the day I picked them up. But it also lines up where if I take it on Thursday, then, like, the halfway point to get my lab work done is just Monday. So it's just convenient. Want to make it a weekend thing? That's fair. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. February 1st? Hell yeah. Spironolactone, but you could also just look up Spiro and you'll probably find it. I got the Rolling Stones. I was like, oh, there's only a few levels left. This run won't be that much longer. And then I remembered that Native Fortress and Stormy Ascent were two of the levels that were left. I love how, like, the single easiest bonus is the last one we do. Well, before Stormy Ascent. Start on the 20th of April. Hell yeah. Big W's in the chat. Wait, can we get Kylie E in the chat? E. Thank you, friends. No, 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 no. Yeah, that's a good idea, Sally. Nailed it. Pain. You've got to be shitting me. Fuck off. Hate not having triple here. Let's not go too hard on the Japanese text, just because I don't want people getting the wrong idea when they see English only as a rule and then see that. Like, you don't have to stop doing it. I get it. I get it's a bit. You're just putting Crash Bandicoot over and over, but yeah, just don't overdo it. Now, if anybody wants to say Kylie is very cute and pretty in chat in Japanese, I'll turn a blind eye to that. Oh, my bad. It's fine. Riley's cute, very cute and pretty. I also accept it in English. It's true. Why is my camera off center? Fucked up, okay. I love just dying in this level, it's my favorite. Get booped. Chad, help, I got booped. Yo, this run was honestly fine, but Stormy Ascent was terrible. That level should not take me 6 minutes. Said in Japanese, thanks.
What can I say? I'm a natural.
That run was okay. Thanks for the Gijas. Sorry, I was trying to print screen the. He eepin'. Yay! All gems.